guys, it's been 6 months, but I'm finally here on this channel with another video. You guys know from previous videos that I have an insane amount of books on my physical TBR. Looking at my bookshelves every day gets so overwhelming because it feels impossible to read all of the unread books, especially with the amount that we go book shopping. The books just keep piling up, and the number of unread books just gets bigger and bigger, so it's awful. With the pace that I'm reading this year, I have come to the realization that I won't be able to finish all the books in my physical TBR this year. However, I do want to sit down and pick out all the books I at least want to have done by the end of the year. I already looked through all of my shelves. I picked out all of these books that I want to have read for the second half of the year. So honestly, today we're just going to go through them, put them on our carts, so at least I have a visual of what I want to accomplish, and at least I'll have something to focus on, because just looking at my shelves as a whole, it feels impossible. So I'm thinking this should motivate me. Let's just go ahead and get into the books. Some of them are new releases, but for the most part, it's books that I've had way too long, and if I don't get them read this year, it's just not happening for me, and I'm ready to accept that. So up first, this was a new release. This is What Lies in the Woods by Kate Alice Marshall. This was a book of the month book, I think in January, and I haven't started it yet, but it sounded really good. Can you even see the cards? Hold on. I might start on this side actually. Crave by Tracy Wolff. Are you joking? This is very much dark academia. I think it's a school for monsters. It sounds so good. I hope there's vampires in it. I heard it's kind of like a Twilight do. I think I do have the first 3 books in that series, so I hope I love it. If not, they will be going on Pango. A book I've had for forever is Spellslinger by Sebastian de Castell. I believe this is just like about magicians. I honestly just need to read it. I love the cover. I have The Shadows by Alex North. I really liked The Whisper Man by Alex North, so I wanted to read another book of his. A Freaking Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I haven't read this yet. I've been trying to read it for 2 years. I haven't read it yet. I'm hoping it's just a better version of Carnival, because I did not like that book, but I like the idea of like a magical carnival that just pops up out of nowhere every year. Furyborn by Claire Legrand. I tried reading this. I got my bookmark in here. I made it 56 pages. I don't know why I stopped. I think whatever month I was trying to read this, the other books that month were just crazy, so I couldn't get myself to sit down and read this, but I need to have it done because I've got like this entire trilogy, so I need to like that. Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. You guys know I can't pronounce anything. This one, how have I not read it yet? Everyone says it's very descriptive when they're talking about food and spells and stuff like that. I really like writing like that, so I think I will like it. I do think there are more books that... Ooh! You see, I need to get started on this. It says 2 sisters, 1 brutal murder, a quest for vengeance that will unleash hell itself, and an intoxicating romance. I'm sold. I want to have that read. I probably should have started at the bottom, huh? It's okay. I like that they're all kind of dark up here. The Secret History by Donna Tartt. This is a 5-star prediction for me. I don't know why I can't get through it. I've got a bookmark in here too. Page 14. I made it to page 14, and you know what? I remember loving the writing, but I think it just was moving too slow for me. I'm gonna have to read it this year. I'm hoping I just go through a dark academia phase and I can just like knock out all the books that are sort of like that. I have Wrong Place, Wrong Time by Gillian McAllister. This was one of my most anticipated reads for this year. I own it and I haven't read it yet. I think I've been waiting for October, so it's like a good spooky read. It sounds interesting, and there's kind of like a time travel... Excuse me? I don't know if you can see that, but it's all like folded up. How do you stop a murder after it's already happened? I don't know, but I can't wait to find out. The last 2 books in the Addicted / Calloway Sister series. Long Way Down. I actually really love this cover. Shout out Nikki for gifting this to me. And then Some Kind of Perfect. I think I actually won this in a giveaway, so I love that for me, but I did not love Fuel the Fire. I just finished it. We'll probably talk about it in the wrap up. Up next, we have My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. I think this would be a good July book, and I have liked his books in the past, so you know what? I'll put that up here. Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie... Okay, I did not know this is the same author as Kingdom of the Wicked. Okay, wow, which one should I read first? I'll probably read them both at the same time for like fall spooky season, but everyone has been telling me to read this, so I hope that I love it. I think it's dark academia as well. I have Hidden Pictures by Jason Rekulak. This one sounded super spooky-ooky, so I will read that in October as well. Oh my god, they don't fit. I'm gonna put it right here. The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. I want to read all of her books, to be honest. I don't remember what video it was in, amazing, but I mentioned how I want to read all of her books. I think Kindle Unlimited, because all of her books are available on there, which is amazing. But everyone and their mom has been talking about this book. It's the first one in the Crowns of Nyaxia series, and I believe there are going to be 6 books in this series, 3 different duets about different couples. And I just finished Throne of Glass, so I'm needing a world like that, and everyone keeps comparing the two. We'll see. But I'm going to jump into this after I finish my other Sarah J. Maas book that I have. The Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. Please, someone force me to read this. I'm just gonna have to listen to the audiobook, I think. I don't know, there's just something that's just made me not want to read it. Wait, are there illustrations? Wait, I might actually have to read that soon. I do love that. I honestly just want to have this read already because everyone's already read it. The second book's out. I want to know who these characters are. I want to be able to say that I read it and talk about it with people who love it. We have Plain Bad Heroines by Emily M. Danforth. I love this cover. I had been waiting to get this for so long, and then I got it and never touched it. So I need to get into it. I believe it's a horror novel. I think there was a mystery back in the 1900s, and then they're at this boarding school again filming a movie or something, and spooky stuff starts happening, so that sounds fantastic. I have so many books I want to read for October that it's not even a joke. This is killing the color vibe. I'm gonna put it down there. Haunting Adeline by H.D. Carlton. I need to have this read already. I see it on TikTok all the time. I know it's a pretty old book, but this is book 1 in the cat and mouse duet. I have yet to read anything by this author, but I have been loving dark romances. I actually haven't read any recently, so I need to change that. But I heard it ends on kind of like a cliffhanger, and that I'm gonna want to read the next one right after that, so we'll see. I also have Corrupt by Penelope Douglas. I've only read Punk 57 by Penelope Douglas. I think the dialogue might have been kind of cringe, but other than that, I liked the story. So I honestly just want to see where I stand with this series. I know a lot of people say it's awful, it's trash, and then a bunch of other people are obsessed with it. So I want to see what side I'm on. I know there's a bunch of books in this series too. My Boyfriend's Older Brother. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to read that soon. That just sounds super intriguing though. I have Needful Things by Stephen King. I've had this book forever. I've only read one other book by Stephen King, and then I DNF'd The Shining. I do want to finish it. I don't know why I ended up not finishing that last year, but I do want to finish that first. And then I want to have this read. I think it's just a bunch of different stories that happens at this creepy store. Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember, but it sounds super creepy. I want to finish this series, the An Ember in the Ashes series by Sapa Tahir. I believe I was like in the middle of A Reaper at the Gates. I don't know if I have a bookmark in here. It's kind of been a while since I read it though. I might have to start over, but I remember really enjoying this series, so I want to see where it goes. I think I was just trying to read them back to back and it was just too much, but I love her writing, so I gotta finish that. Oh, I just found a cute little print. I don't know where I got that from. Wow, yeah, this was a good series. I think I fixed the autofocus thing, but I honestly can't tell from here, so hopefully it's not getting crazy. Okay, second stack. I've got some Christmas books up here because I know I want to read them this December. We have 8 Perfect Hours. Amanda and I both got this one by Leah Lewis. And I think 2 strangers just meet during a blizzard and spend the whole day together and just fall in love, and that just sounds so cozy. So I have that book for Christmas. Also, The Plight Before Christmas by Kate Stewart. I was loving this book last year. I think I just didn't finish it in time and kind of left it at that. I do have my bookmark in here though, I just saw. So I'm like halfway in this. I do want to finish it for Christmas though. It was really good. Another one by H.D. Carlton is Does It Hurt? This one sounds fantastic as well, but I honestly just devour stories like this. They're so easy to binge, and I want to read this one this year. Starting a little dark romance stack right here. Oh, continuing with that, Credence by Penelope Douglas. This is my only other Penelope Douglas book that I have, so I thought I might as well just finish all the books I have by them. This one I heard is also insane. I think they just like to push the envelope, which I like, so hopefully I enjoy this. I don't know though. I remember finding this thrifting and it was like the best find of the day, so I've got to read it. A new one I got is Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree, and this one I've heard everyone talk about. It's supposed to be a super cozy fantasy read. A bunch of comments were saying to read it during the winter time, and I think Elliot said to have like a cup of coffee and cinnamon rolls while you're reading it because you will be craving it after this. And I just need a book like that. If it ever gets cold here in Texas, I will definitely pull this out and read it immediately. This is another winter book, The Bear and the Nightingale by Catherine Arden. I wanted to read this last December, it didn't happen. This one takes place in Russia, it's snowing, there's magic, I'm into it. Oh, House by Christina Lauren, I just got this one as well. Sounds spooky, it's a haunted house. and a bit of a romance. So I'm definitely gonna read this during October. The Witches of Moonshine Manor. I have so many books I want to read in October. It's kind of overwhelming. I might have to split it up between September and October and get into the spooky season early, and that's fine with me. But I have The Witches of Moonshine Manor by Bianca Morris. It's a coven of modern day witches. It sounds good. I love witchy things, so that will be a fun one as well. See, another one! This is The House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward. This one takes place in a boarded up house on the end of the street, and it says an immersive and shocking journey that will keep you guessing to the last page. I've been very excited for this one, but this one says a nerve shredder, so I hope it's not too scary. A History of Wild Places by Sherry Earnshaw. I've been wanting to read this book for years. I've been wanting to read it for years. I haven't done it yet. I don't know why. It's gonna happen soon. It's a murder mystery, but it says hauntingly beautiful. It's got like fairy tale aspects. This came out back in 2021 and I'm very late to it, so I need to read it ASAP. I have the Jeanette McCurdy memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died. This one was all anyone was talking about earlier in the year and I still haven't read it yet, but I've been wanting to read more nonfiction and I haven't yet, so I have this one. I need to read it this year. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. We might have to turn it around and do the back. Okay, that's a weird spot, but I put it there. Circe by Madeline Miller. I loved Song of Achilles. There's no reason I shouldn't have read this already. I know that Madeline Miller's writing is fantastic. What is happening? Such a gorgeous book. Wow. Okay, I need to read. I keep saying it's a November book. Does it not feel like November? Orange just screams November to me. I don't know how I'm gonna fit these on here. Okay. She's gonna sit like that. I've got the long-awaited A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I couldn't tell you why I haven't read this yet. I think what I was thinking after I read the ACOTAR series is that I know she was making a bunch of like spin-offs. For instance, this is Nesta's. I'm sure we're gonna get one about Az. And I know she had signed a contract this year for like 4 more books in this series. So I think after I finished the like ACOTAR trilogy and then read A Court of Frost and Starlight, I took a break and wanted to read Throne of Glass before I picked up this one and started like the spin-offs. I need to have this one read already. Everyone loves this book. I don't know if it's because it's like the first adult one and it's got lots of spicy scenes or what, but everyone is obsessed with Nesta after this book, so I'm hoping the same thing happens for me because obviously in the ACOTAR series I didn't necessarily love her. I am interested though to go back to ACOTAR writing after reading Throne of Glass because that series was fantastic. So I'm interested to see how I'm gonna feel about going back to this world. I know I'm gonna love it. I just want to know if my opinions change on anything. I don't know, I'm interested to see. We're just gonna have to fan these out, I guess, because they're not gonna fit on the back. I have Jade City by Fonda Lee. This one needs to be read this year. It says family is duty, magic is power, honor is everything. Winner of the World Fantasy Award. That's gotta mean it's fantastic. I've been wanting to read more Asian authors anyway, so I hope I love Miss Fonda Lee. This is another one where I have like the entire trilogy already. I hope that I love the first one so I can continue on with it. I have Heartless Sky, Zodiac Academy Book 7. I'm honestly gonna try to read this book this month. I have it also on my Kindle app, so I think I'm gonna read it like digitally because I read faster like that. But yeah, I want to finish this series already. I didn't know that they split book 8, the final book, into 2 parts. So technically there's a book 9 coming out soon, and then after that it will be the end. But this is the last physical one I have, so I definitely want to have this one read because once I'm done with the Zodiac Academy, I can start the Ruthless Boys of Zodiac series, which I really want to get started on because the covers are gorgeous and I just look at them all day. Belladonna by Adeline Grace. I started this book and I loved it. I think I was only a chapter in and then I didn't finish for whatever month I started it. Honestly, I don't know enough about the plot yet, but we met like Death, because Death is for sure a character and he's hot, and I want to read more. It sounds so good, and this is another one of those books that are just absolutely gorgeous. So if I have more time after reading these, any books on my physical TBR would be fantastic to just add on. Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. Self-explanatory, this book is so popular. I don't know if I knew it already had a Netflix adaptation. I think I was thinking of Shadow and Bone. So if this adaptation is already out, let me know. If not, then I need to read it soon. I'm pretty sure Amanda liked it, I don't remember, but it's 6 Dangerous Outcasts, 1 Impossible Heist. I love heist movies. All of the Ocean's movies, any plot like that, I'm obsessed with, and I know that this is like a fantasy spin on it, so I do want to give this one a shot. I also picked out Susanna Clarke's Piranesi. I got this one semi-recently. This one just seems like a really whimsical, heartfelt, wholesome, dreamlike type of book, and I love writing like that, so I definitely want to read that this year. I want to read at least one more book by Ottessa Moshfegh. I don't care which one it is. I just want to read at least one because I really liked her writing in my year of rest and relaxation, and I haven't read anything by her since. But it got me to buy these two, and I want to read them. And then I would love to read another nonfiction book this year. I've got two memoirs, Being Lolita by Allison Wood, and then Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. Apparently a Peacock show. I do get motivated when I know things have adaptations because I want to watch them afterwards, so maybe it will be that one, but I would love to read another nonfiction book other than I'm Glad My Mom Died because I need to branch out. How do I have all these books and they're all fiction, you know? Okay, that is our completed cards, every book on my physical TBR that I want to read in 2023. I honestly thought I was gonna have way more than this. I don't even know how many this is. I think it's 44. But that's honestly realistic because it's mid-year and I've only read 38 books. This will at least put a good dent in my physical TBR. And if I get these read, I'll definitely add more. But at least for our monthly TBR videos, I'll have somewhere to kind of like pull from. And I think these are all really good books that I want to read ASAP. So yeah, I love this idea. I don't know if anyone else has done it or if it's like a tag or something going around, let me know. I know some people completely separate their physical TBR from all the books they've already read. I just don't have the space for that. So I think for now, something like this is just more realistic for me. But yeah, this was super fun. These are all the books I hope to read by the end of the year. When I do my every book I read in 2023, I better have read every single one of these. That's pretty much it for today's video. I hope this video saw the light of day. I hope you're watching this because I have recorded, let me tell you, 3 or 4 videos that was supposed to go onto this channel and I've just scrapped every single one of them. Something happens when I'm editing and I just never feel like it's good enough. It never makes the cut. I think it was because I was trying to record vlogs and I don't think I'm a vlog person is honestly what it is. I always forget about them and then I read when I don't have makeup on and that's a whole nother story. So I never end up posting, but please let me know video ideas, you guys. I promise I am gonna start posting on this channel. I say that every single video, and the last video I put out was 6 months ago. The reason why I bought this camera is so that I could record for this channel, so it's gonna happen. Mark my words, I'm gonna start writing down video ideas, but if you guys have any suggestions or you wanna see something from me, let me know. If I look crazy in today's video, it's because I just did my own eyelash extensions. And I don't know if I love them. I also don't have eyeliner on. But thank you so much for watching. If you're not already following my shared account, Loranda Reads, definitely go check out that page. We post twice a week, so we're very consistent over there, unlike over here. We also host a book club, Literal Besties, so make sure to join that on Fable. It's free to join. This month we're reading Fourth Wing, and I honestly haven't started it yet. I'm gonna start it this week, so head over there if you want to read that with us. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Tell me you can see that hanger. Tell me you can see that hanger. I don't even know why, I don't even know why that was there, but that's gonna bother me. Is that annoying to have it like that? Yeah. Oh, hello? This is better. This is my right side. What even is this? Don't even need that.